In Italy, some pizzas are sweet. I couldn't help but satisfy my sweet tooth with this, my chocolate pizza. Milk, semi-sweet, and white chocolate chips melt together into a decadent swirl. Top with hazelnuts and enjoy a sweet slice of heaven. In my opinion, you can't have a pizza party without a sweet pizza. And I'm going to show you how to make one. And it's funny, pizzas come savory and they come sweet. With the pizza dough, you can do a lot of different things. First thing I want to do is melt some butter. So I'm going to brush the pizza dough with a little bit of melted butter, just to give it a little bit of a glistening brown color on top. So we'll have the dough, flour the board a little bit so the dough doesn't stick. Flour your rolling pin. And we'll go ahead and roll out the dough. So you can start from the center of the dough and then kind of work out to the outer edges. Just as long as you get a nice circle. And you know, everybody likes their pizza a little differently. Some people like thick crust, other people like thin crust, other people like medium crust, thin in the middle, with thicker edges, whatever. Make whatever it is that you want. We're gonna just flip it over, add a little bit more flour, and it's just a dust of flour. You don't want to add too much. My friends are having a variety of pizzas, and this is gonna top it all off. All right. Okay, perfect. Now, I'm gonna move it right on to the baking sheet. Now I'm just using my fingers to put little indentations, and that's kind of where the butter is gonna sort of seep and settle. It's so much fun, and if you have any kind of aggressions during the day, you can make yourself a pizza at night. Get it all out right on the dough. The butter's melted, and we're gonna take a pastry brush and just brush the top with the melted butter. Now, it's a sweet pizza, so I'm just gonna add butter instead of adding olive oil. So butter is the perfect thing to brush on the dough. There we go. Just a little bit more. Okay, we're ready to pop it in the oven, 450 degrees for 20 minutes until the dough is crispy and golden brown. And then I'm gonna top it with milk chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate, and Nutella, and a little bit of white chocolate. Yeah, it's nice and brown. It's just about cooked through. Actually, it is cooked through. And you want it to be this color on top because I'm gonna put all these little chocolate toppings, and then it's only gonna go in the oven another minute, just so they start to melt. So the pizza has to be the dough has to be completely cooked at this point. Nice and golden, I can pick it up even though it's hot. You can see it doesn't stick, so you know it's cooked through. All right, we're gonna start with the Nutella. It's a chocolate hazelnut spread, and it is so good. And it starts to melt immediately as it hits the hot pizza. And you can put as much or as little as you want, but I like a nice, thick layer of Nutella. And if you like chocolate and hazelnut, you are gonna love this. Okay, all over. And now we start with the chocolate chips. I'm gonna sprinkle semi-sweet chocolate chips right on top. And these are regular chocolate chips you find in the grocery store. I store them in the freezer so that I can make this anytime I want it. Then a little bit of milk chocolate chips. And you can omit any of these. If you don't like semi-sweet or milk or white, then just add whatever it is that you like. And some white chocolate chips. And the white really stands out with all the dark colors. And it really represents the cheese on a pizza. So I like to add quite a bit of white chocolate right on top, evenly all over the pizza dough. All right, now it's gonna go back in the oven for another minute, just until the chocolate chips start to slowly melt. Then when it comes out of the oven, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of chopped hazelnuts on top, just for a little extra crunch.
I love that.
Need a parrot on your phone.
Exactly. All right, you guys ready for a slice?
So we'll just sprinkle a few nuts right on top. just for some added crunch. Now, just want to slice it. So we need 6 slices, don't we? Lauren? Jamie, I'll give you a big one.
Okay.
Cheers. Cheers. That's great. That's nice.
Could we do this inside a wedding cake?
Absolutely.